2 weeks, Republicans went from 47% of them believing that Elon Musk should have a big role in the administration to 27%, right? So when Republicans look at Elon Musk having control of their tax data, they were like, wait a minute, right? We don't want that either. So there is an ability to organize our way out of this. And so I hope you don't feel hopeless, because I already see a path to be able to convince the broad swath of the American public that they need to be with us here. So this is an important moment. Like I said, if we survive this moment and show that they have not destroyed us right out of the box, we have the ability to win this heading, into the spring, summer, and fall. And ultimately, the elections will really matter. We sort of have to survive, right, to the elections as a democracy. And if we do that, we'll be in a position to blunt and then reverse a lot of the harm that they've made.
Thank you for being here. My name is Gail. I'm here on behalf of Shalom UCC New Haven. And as a faith community, we have faith in democracy. What my question is what do you think is going to happen with the court system? Are our court systems going to hold? I have a joyful transgender grandchild.
Well, that is a really great question. And I think there is a lesson here. First of all, aren't we glad that the Biden nominees, and I am on the Judiciary Committee, so I've looked at every one of them as they came through the committee. 1/3 of all the judges now on the federal bench, 1/3 are Biden nominees. Was a lot more difficult than you would think, because we were working with only one vote to spare in the majority. Tough to do, but we did it, and we worked together as a team. And now we're seeing results on the federal bench, not just from those Biden nominees, but from Reagan nominees, from Bush nominees. My answer to your question is, so far the federal courts have been a bulwark. So far, to do. All of us take an oath. Whether you're a judge, or you're a private in the Marine Corps Reserve, as I was, or you're a senator, or you take an oath not to the President of the United States, not to any government, to the Constitution. And so far, they have been faithful to the Constitution. Just this morning, early, a judge issued an order, Judge Engelmeyer in New York, an order saying that Musk couldn't go into the Treasury Department. But of course, and he deserves appreciation. He's also going to need to be guarded because of the threat of physical violence. So this is by no means, judges sitting in that ivory tower free of threat. We need to make sure our judges are protected. But so far, yes, we can count on our judiciary. The other side of this lesson is, no one's mentioned it, no one's really focusing on it, Donald Trump's going to begin trying to appoint judges. We need to vote them down. We need to make sure that we take as much time, delay, and make sure, I shouldn't say delay for its own sake, but of course we'll give these judges every ounce, every minute of scrutiny they deserve. And so the focus on the judiciary is very, very important. And I hope you will be in touch with us about the judiciary, just as you are on the cabinet nominees, because they are as important in many ways. Lifetime appointments to the United States judiciary. And of course, the big unknown here is the United States Supreme Court. done, here is the really dark side, and I want to just give a very blunt, full answer to that question. What happens when Donald Trump says, okay, you've issued your order, enforce it? You might say that to the United States Supreme Court too. J.D. Vance has said that. We need to be prepared for that kind of blatant illegality. Now, I am hoping that at that point, my Republican colleagues will finally have some spine. Will finally stand up. But we're going to need you. We're going to need you at that moment.
I first want to say thank you so much, Senator Bloomington and Senator Murphy. I mean, without you guys, I don't